Ben, come along here so I can sacrifice you. Oh, no. I've just been told not to sacrifice you, so it's all good.
So I'm down the allotment today. I'm up near the gates. I'm recording in here so you can actually hear me. But I don't know if you see that pile. That's supposed to be a plot. And somebody keeps dumping a load of tree prunings on there. It's not very helpful when I'm trying to let it out. There's also some wooden fence panels just past that pile. So I think I'm going to stack those wooden fence panels behind the communal compost bins. That way they're still usable and accessible, and then it means it clears that a bit better. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to put a little note out, send an email to the other plot holders going, please don't dump on that plot. I need to actually try and let it, because they've got used to, over the last 5 years, being able to just kind of dump stuff there and then burn it. But no, that's not how it's supposed to happen. Oh well, more work for me. These panels, they should be okay-ish, especially if you're keeping back brambles on plots, but I gotta move it. So this is the gate, and the traffic you can see there, that's the approach to the not Avonmouth. Yeah, Avonmouth Bridge. You know, M5. So that's why it's so noisy. So I need to move these over to behind there. It's not too many branches, but it's still a pain. So now I need to move those harass panels over there as well. I've got to try and improve the site. Oops. There we are. So I couldn't rescue those. They don't stay intact for those harass panels. And I got my legs stung by stinging nettles. So a bit out, I wore the wrong type of clothing on the bottom there. I think just that panel I'm going to tuck in just behind this stuff. So yeah, let's change the direction of this. That was hard work. At least it's all tucked in a bit better, and hopefully when we get some new tenants they'll want to use some of that as a resource. Now I've either got to move or burn somebody else's crap, and I need to move all these bits of concrete and burnt metal bits from where people have burnt stuff there, and then I might be able to try and let that plot. Now I know technically you just take on the plot in whatever condition it's in, and you're responsible for clearing any rubbish that's on there, but I wouldn't like that on somebody. It's been a dumping ground for too long, so I won't be able to pick up every piece of crap off of that plot, but if I can just, maybe I can put the bigger blocks of concrete as a border to say, right, that is the edge of the plot, don't go over that please. I think I'm going to have to put up some sort of a, it's not ticker tape, but you know, tape between that telephone mast and the compost bays so that people don't go past it, don't dump stuff, because there's supposed to be 2 half plots on there. I had to put those fence panels on my head because without a second person they were that little bit too heavy, so putting them on my head just kind of shed out the weight, so it wasn't just on my arms, and I managed it. As long as I haven't got any spiders in my hair. Okay, I'm not going to do the branches now. I came down here because it's supposed to be sunny, haha, not. I'm going to do some more painting on the greenhouse, well, sanding and then painting. Maybe a bit of strimming. We'll see what I've got the energy for and the time. But yeah, winter jobs. Well, autumn. Look at these silly strawberries. Lots of flowers. Don't they know it's next spring that they're supposed to flower? Not now. Still, most of the plants look healthy. No surprise the far end is struggling a bit, but then look at all that that's stealing the nutrients. So I'm going to give this a quick strim to keep it under control, and then with whatever battery life is left, then I'll tackle just in front of my plot. Typical, halfway along that path, the string runs out on this. I think I got some more reels in the boot of the car, so I'll go check. But yeah, I'll probably get the reel changed and then the battery off when I, well, we'll see how long it lasts. Thankfully I've got 3 of these reels, so now I've got 2 left. I don't know whether to invest in another battery for my strimmer, because I only ever get maybe 1 side path done and then that's it. I could get a lot more done if I had more batteries for it. But then is it worth the cost? What kind of strimmer do you use, and how many batteries have you got? Thankfully, as per normal, I got the side path done, little bit along the front, and then it went out. Yeah, if I had 2, 3 batteries, oh, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, that would really get jobs done quicker. So I think you can see behind me that that plum tree's too high. I think that I'm going to tackle next. I don't think I'm going to get to be able to paint any more today, so I think I'll put the lid properly on the paint tin, and I will prune that tree. I've got the loppers in the car, so that's my next project. So hopefully I haven't taken too much off. So it's getting near 3 o'clock, so the light levels are starting to drop. So I think I'm off home now. Thanks for watching, bye for now. Well, it's not quite what I wanted, but it will do the job. This garden line. Well, I'm not going to use it as the normal garden line. I'm going to go up, tie it to the compost heap, and then tie it to the, I think it's the telephone wire, something like that. Some sort of brown post, so that it separates the car park area from the plot that could be let out. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to move a load of the branches that are just dumped on it. First I need to move these branches, and then I can put up the string. Now it's cleared. That was hard work. It's piled up with all the other stuff that needs removing. Now I've got a string between the telephone pole and the compost bays back there. Let's see if this works. So after all that moving of stuff, you know, branches, then the old site rep comes in and goes, oh yeah, he was coming with a tractor to clear that next week. So where I've moved it to, he's going to move it from there. He works for the council, so he's a useful chap. He's going to get somebody to come in and try and cut all along the trees here, to cut them right back. That would be wonderful. Any extra help I can get, I will take. So yeah, that would be great. He's also going to mow that top plot by the front gate with the big mower, so that saves me having to trim anything. So I'm going to trim a bit of grass in front of my shed and see how long the strimmer lasts. Well, seeing as I don't 100% know for sure when the guy will be coming to chop all these nettles down, I am going to trim along here just so it's easier for parking. So yeah, just along the front edge, not all of it, just enough. Well, the trim I did in front of my shed, and from the pole about halfway. It's not bad. Now I've got a very old cordless hedge trimmer, so I'm going to see if that will work on the nettles and how long the battery lasts. Got the shot. I do say that a lot clearer. So before, you could park up to about there. This is how much this is supposed to be clear to be able to park. So yeah, in line with that. It's not perfect. It's shorter than it was, and the stinging nettles have been cut back all the way down. But despite this hedge trimmer's age, that actually wasn't too bad. Excuse my wild hair. Now I've just looked at the weather report and I need to bring in my squash plants. It looks like there will be a frost this weekend. So, yep, time to cut. Well, the stuff that looks ripe enough. So this one and this one, they're going to have to be picked. Well, I've harvested all the squash except for this one butternut. Let me show you. And it's starting to turn colour, but not quite. I've got a few more days before the cold weather, so I might come down just before the cold weather and see if it's a bit more ripe. I'm going to pick the last few tomatoes I can. I think they'll sulk after the cold weather, so let's see what I can pick. So I think that's going to be it from the tomatoes in the greenhouse. There is a bunch of green ones there. I'm going to leave them there, but I don't expect them to survive. So it was a reasonable harvest this year. How did your tomatoes go? So I found one last cucumber hiding amongst the dying foliage. There is another one there, but I don't think it will grow enough before the weather goes cold. So this will be my last one. So this is the last of the tender harvest. Squashes, cucumber, tomatoes. Bye bye heat loving stuff. Well, time's ticking on now, so I'm gonna go home. Thanks for watching, bye for now.